Morning, everyone. Again, good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining this Q&A session of the Reaxys Advisory Program in Latin America. My name is Lilian Paiva. I'm responsible for all the scientific research solutions for life science in Latin America. I also want to introduce you, Doctor in Chemistry, Majo Davila Rodriguez, as the She's the customer consultant for all the life science solutions in Latin America. And it's a pleasure to all of us to have you interested in this program. The purpose of this webinar is to bring you all an overview of the program with Miranda Sertic and Anesca Baqueiro Forero. They are both customer consultants. They first launched this program last year in the region. So they're going to give you all an overview about it. It's also important to mention that this year program is also running in Africa and will be launched in 2 weeks in Middle East. It is important because we want to show you how enriching is to be part of this program and how diverse it can be, this community. So after the overview they're going to give us, we are going to have the testimonial of an advisor from the program in 2020, the PhD student Roxana Popa. I hope it's correct, the pronunciation. And finally, we're going to have we're going to open for the Q&A. So feel free to send your question in the box below the Q&A box, and you have the minutes at the end of the presentations to answer all of the questions. So thank you very much again. Let's get started with the Miranda and Anesca.
So let me share the screen. Okay. Can you allow me sharing? Good. Can you all see this well?
Yes, yes, we can.
Okay, so again, welcome everyone. It's my pleasure to present you the program Reaxys Advisors, which has been launched more than a year ago in the region of Central Europe, but is quickly expanding all over the globe, and our advisors are from various countries. My name is Anesca Baqueiro Forero, as you've heard, and I will be speaking about first who we are, the team behind Reaxys Advisors. Then I will explain who are the Reaxys Advisors and what do they do, and what do they get in return for being a Reaxys Advisor. And lastly, I will try to persuade you why you should absolutely join the Reaxys Advisors program. What are the biggest benefits for you in that? So I was thinking that it's a good idea to introduce ourselves, because in case you will apply for the program and you will become a member of the group of Reaxys Advisors, you will get in touch with us quite often. So the mastermind behind the whole program is Senior Marketing Manager, Dr. Lucie Boudova from Prague, Czech Republic. Then on team, we have also Reaxys expert, Piotr Golkiewicz. He's from Poland. He's a life science solution consultant, chemist by education, and he knows everything about Reaxys. And he's very open-minded in case you're struggling with some questions or you don't know how to do something. He's really the first person you should get in touch and ask for help in Reaxys. Myself, I am a freelancer for Elsevier. In this program, I work as a program manager, but I'm also working on my own PhD in the field of plant cell biology. And I will let my colleague Miranda Sertic will introduce herself.
Thank you, Anesca. Hello, everyone. My name is Miranda. I live in Croatia, and I work as a professor of pharmaceutical analysis at the Faculty of Pharmacy and Biochemistry. And I'm also the freelance trainer for Croatia. And as Anesca said, the two of us manage the Reaxys Advisors program. So once you apply, first you will be getting emails from me. And once you become a Reaxys Advisor and you join our team, you will be in contact with Anesca, who will be monitoring your activities.
Okay, thank you, Miranda. So who are Reaxys Advisors? There can be various definitions, but we like to say that they are chemist enthusiasts. Most of our advisors are at the early stage of their scientific career. They're either PhD students or early postdocs, but we also have some master students. We also have some professors. So really the group is quite diverse. They must like chemistry. They have to be enthusiastic about chemistry, and they should know a lot about Reaxys. How does it work? They don't need to know that well Reaxys when they join, because that's something they will learn. They should know how to take the shortest path to answer chemistry questions, and to do that, of course, with Reaxys. And they should also know how to share this knowledge. So they proactively share the answers to chemistry questions. They are helping their peers. They are helping the scientific communities. And they're sharing, spreading the word about Reaxys, how it's useful, how it can help you, etc. And what do they really do? Well, as I said, they just share the knowledge in a friendly way with their colleagues, with their peers, with friends, etc. There are various activities they can perform. I will show that later. Which are they? Simply said, they can be a contact point for Reaxys at their institution. They gain quite a lot of recognition by that. They are known as experts for Reaxys. They can help their colleagues by having one-to-one meeting and either discuss Reaxys in general, or especially the newcoming students who are starting their research, or some older, more experienced colleagues who have some specific problem, because they know how to use Reaxys and how to get answer to those questions. They're also sometimes organizing workshops and trainings and explaining broadly Reaxys, what is it, how it works, how can you orient in such software, etc. So overall, they're promoting knowledge and best practice of using the Reaxys. So last year, because the pandemic came, a lot of activities moved the online world, online environment. Yet our advisors, they continue to perform the activities. They did as everyone else, they moved to online. So they were having small meetings or trainings online in different platforms. Some of them even managed to have personal meetings, just smaller participants amount. Another example of online meeting, they can also share the knowledge of Reaxys through social media. First, they can just let know that they are Reaxys experts and they're here to help others, and they can share some tips how to use Reaxys, etc. And again, this is an example of activity. A colleague is giving advices to another colleague. Reaxys advisor is helping her colleague to solve her problem in Reaxys. So this is the list of activities. There is a name of the activity, then is described what is that, and how can you prove that you did it, and number of points you are rewarded for performing such activity. And if I go through the list, what you can do, as I said, you can advise your colleagues. It can be just one-to-one, or it can be one with few, and you can prove it by describing what you talked about and with who, and eventually you can also include a photo. Generally speaking, if you perform the activity, it's always best to provide as many information as you have about it. Then you can also make official contact with your library. In case if your institution doesn't have a library, you can also contact your department. You can let them know that you became a Reaxys advisor and let them post it on their website, on their social media, so that others really know that you are here and you know a lot about Reaxys. You can also organize small workshops. Currently, most of them are online given the situation. It can be through the library, because usually it's a library who's arranging various meetings, trainings regarding usage of databases. But it can also be just a small workshop meeting where you start by showing only your colleagues, because if you start with someone you know, you will feel at ease. It won't be as difficult if you if you just start out of nothing, big Reaxys workshop in a different university. And you will be rewarded by 5 points for this activity. Another activity you can do is presenting at conference. And we are fully aware that currently this is a little bit restricted. However, there are still conferences happening online, and we had cases of Reaxys advisors presenting at the conference. And for mentioning that they are using Reaxys at their research, they were awarded by 10 points. You can also present only a poster during a conference. And if you mention Reaxys in that poster, you will get 5 points. Another activity is probably not for you because you have limited places in South America. So I will skip that one. But you can publish social media posts. Doesn't matter which social media. It can be Facebook, it can be Instagram, it can be LinkedIn, it can be Twitter, or any other what you are using. You can use certain hashtags, and if you get more than 5 likes, you will get a point. And you can have up to 5 social media posts per year. In case you would have some idea, you are a very creative person and you find out what you would like to do and you think you should be rewarded with points for such activity, let us know. Because this program is quite new and it's still developing and we are trying to tailor it to your needs, to your what suits you the best. We are quite open-minded about new ideas. And what do you get for performing those activities? What do you get by joining the Reaxys Advisor program? Well, at the beginning, when you join, you will receive a very nice set of some items. I will show some of the items on pictures later. You will get access to the Reaxys Advisors Forum, which is currently at Facebook. And advisors are sharing their success, downfalls, they're sharing tips. It's very friendly community. You will get also access to Reaxys. In case you do have access through your university, there's an option that you might not necessarily have the Reaxys medicinal chemistry module. And if you would like to use it, we can grant you access. That access is conditioned by performing any activity at least once per 3 months. Another benefit you will get is the connection to the Reaxys team, and not only Reaxys team behind the program of Reaxys Advisors, but really the developers themselves, the marketing, the people who are planning what will happen with Reaxys and how and when, etc. When you reach 12 points, you are entitled to get a premium Reaxys Advisor signature pack. It does contain currently a very nice branded backpack, a laboratory coat, ecological bottle, and a pencil case. And now for every 20 points you will reach, you can choose any Elsevier print or electronic book of your choice. So it doesn't matter how many times you will reach 20 points, you will always get the book. If you are very active, you can get a lot of books. And we've noticed that's one of the favorite benefits for our advisors. They really like the books. Now, every time you reach 30 points, you can have access to full content on some solutions of Elsevier. There's an example, for example, the full text database Science Direct, or the database Scopus, or research intelligence, analytics solutions SciVal, Embase, Novel, Clinical Key, or any other solution from Elsevier, which you or your colleagues or department might benefit and your university does not have the access. Every quarter, we are selecting an advisor who was the most active and gathered the highest amount of the point, and that advisor, the top scoring advisor, is rewarded and can choose between a contribution for a conference participation, another printed or electronic book of choice, or a voucher for standard language editing services. The majority of our advisors are not native speakers, yet when we are publishing Everything is in English, so it's quite a good idea to be sure that the language is correct. Or they can choose a contribution or a full course of the choice. There's example of edX or Coursera courses, for example. So here are the pictures of the items. You can see this is very, very favorite item, a beaker with a logo of Reaxys Advisors. This is very popular item. There's also a t-shirt that's in the starter pack. So immediately as you join the program, you will get these. Here's an example of some books which were claimed by our advisors. And this is a picture of the items which are in the premium pack. So I hope then you are motivated to join the program. And if this is not enough, then I will recapitulate a little bit why we would like you to join the program. It's because not only you will enjoy the attractive rewards I just mentioned, it's also you will become a member of like-minded international community, which will help you to network. You might get contacts all over the world. You can participate in regular meetings. I give you an example. Every quarter, we are organizing a meeting for advisors. This quarter, it will be held in April, again online. And we invited an editor from a chemistry journal who would be giving tips what you should do once you are submitting your paper to a journal, the best practices, etc. And participation in such a program can help you accelerate your career and grow your skills. You will learn how to organize workshop. You will learn soft skills, speaking. You will be networking. You can add this to your professional resume. And now I will ask my colleague Miranda to explain you how is the recruitment process.
Thank you, Aneshka. So how do you proceed in joining the Reaxys Advisor Program? You need to apply for the program through the website, and I know that some of you have already done so. I presume that you have already maybe gotten a link. If not, you can just go to the Elsevier Reaxys Advisors site and you have there a link to the application. It's a very simple administrative part where you fill in your information, and then we will contact you. You will get an email from me, and within that email I will send a link to take a short test where you need to demonstrate your Reaxys skills. Now, no need to panic. Even if you do not feel like you're a Reaxys specialist, the questions within that little test are nothing outside the information that are provided in the answers to the frequently asked questions. And furthermore, to support you in the application process, within the email, we will share a presentation with you that you can have a look at. And in that presentation, you will see the basic concepts of Reaxys, and these will help you in taking this test successfully. So even if there are some of you who do not have access to Reaxys, you can still actually manage to apply and take the test successfully. After the March, after your applications are all in, after you take the test, your team from Latin America will contact you after April the 6th with the results. So you have 10 spots, if I'm correct. And good luck with your applications. I hope to see many more of you applying for the program. Aneshka?
So thank you, Miranda, for describing how is the recruitment process. And at the end, what can I say? We are really looking forward to welcome you in our team of amazing advisors and hope you will enjoy participation in such a program, which will be beneficial for you. So I'll stop sharing here.
Thank you very much for this nice overview. I think it already answered a lot of questions. So now it's the time for Roxana to join our conversation. Do you want to share your screen, or you only want to talk? Anything, whatever you want.
I'm just going to talk.
Okay, nice.
Hello, everyone. My name is Roxana Popa. I am a chemistry PhD student at the Faculty of Chemistry and Chemical Engineering, Babeș-Bolyai University in Cluj-Napoca, Romania. So hello from Cluj, snowy Cluj today. We thought the spring was coming, but hey, it's winter again. So I have been an advisor for a year now, more or less. I've heard of the program after a Reaxys workshop at our faculty, when face-to-face meetings were still regular. And I thought that it was a really interesting opportunity. And since I was already using Reaxys, I thought it would be a great thing for me to apply. So I filled in the form, I watched the presentation, I took the test, and I'm an advisor. The test wasn't very complicated. It was pretty straightforward, and you could answer the questions easily, or it was easy for me, I guess. Being an advisor has really made a difference in my work. As I learned, being in the community, I learned more about Reaxys and how it can help me. In the beginning, my favorite feature was the synthesis planner, but with increased use in Reaxys, now my favorite part is the query builder, because it really helps me get more targeted results and saves me a lot of time when I'm looking for a quick answer for my problem. I really enjoyed the meetings we have, and the Reaxys workshops we have with Piotr. He really teaches us a lot of very useful tips and tricks. Just a second. And what else would you like me to tell you? I really recommend becoming an advisor, because you have a direct line of communication with the Reaxys team. And also you get pretty awesome rewards. Yes, I was getting to the rewards. I think I've gotten most of them. I was the quarterly leader for 2 quarters, let's say, and I was in second place for the third one. So I've gotten the welcome pack, the premium pack, a book, a really nice book. One of the photos Aneshka showed you was the book I got. I've chosen as a reward, and it's actually here. Here it is. It's waiting for me to get a chance to read it, go through it. And my favorite is definitely the mug. I use it for every workshop. Yeah, and everyone is, oh, you have such a nice mug. I know, it's a Reaxys advisor mug. And yeah, the rewards are pretty cool, and they come up with new ones, I guess, every now and then. So it motivates us more to do more activities and get the rewards as well. But I don't do the rewards I don't do the activities just for the rewards. I also enjoy teaching my fellow colleagues about Reaxys, and I've seen that they are starting to use it more because they are more confident in using it, and because they know how to do it better. So they don't lose a lot of time filtering results. They know how to do a more targeted search now. And last quarter, I organized sort of Reaxys week, and I had differentiated workshops for beginners and more advanced users. And I'm planning to do it again. And now the people that were beginners last semester can come to the more advanced users workshop. Yes. So finally, I recommend everyone to join.
Thank you, Roxana. Can I make you a question?
Sure.
Did you ever use SciFinder as well?
Yes.
Okay. No, could you maybe from you, because I could put the team to answer this first tricky question, but maybe they want to hear from you and they can see your face as a surprise. So just be honest. This was not planned at all. And yeah, nothing better than listening from heavy users, right? I think. So go ahead, please, if you can. What's the main benefit you found, or why you're using Reaxys and you are not on SciFinder Advisors program, for example?
Okay, so the major difference I can say between the two and is the fact that in Reaxys you can find data, the extracted data, numbers, values from the articles. So you don't have to go through every single article to find one value you need, like a melting point or a solubility fact or bioactivity data or something like that. So that's the major difference, I believe.
Thank you so much. Someone from the team can maybe complement now this question. Lillian had answer here.
Yes, yes. Actually, I've answered the question on the Q&A with like a formal answer, but for sure, Roxana is the best one to answer. Like she's the one using it, and it makes sense because the information she brought is the data. It's because we excerpt the data from the articles. Like we have the way to excerpt the data. Like we don't excerpt, we don't just index the text or all of the information. We excerpt the data and we can bring these in in tables or in comparisons, easier for you to see instead of the need to read all the articles. So this is one of the main there's some others, like the number of journals indexed, the number of some bioactivity content, for example, but this is one of the main ones, and it brings to some other thing that we also listen a lot, that is quite user friendly. It's easy to navigate, it's easy to help yourself to use it and to find information. It's fast, in a fast way.
And I see I had a question from Miranda. Well, the program brought me in touch with a lot of really cool people, I can say, from Poland and Croatia and Czech Republic. Yeah. And even Hungary, I think we have one or two advisors from Hungary as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, they are pretty motivated and really enthusiastic about science in general. So it's really nice to have those people around you. And also, I'm keeping an eye on a few of them for future collaborations, because we have related research topics, let's say. So I'm waiting for a opportunity for that as well.
Yeah, just complementing as a marketing perspective, this program that people that you mentioned is from one European region, because that's where everything started. But now we are launching not only in Latin, but in Egypt. So you will probably find some colleagues very soon from Egypt as well. And Middle East is actually joining too. They have a very, very strong research. And my peer from marketing from Middle East already confirmed in a couple of weeks she'll be launching the program. So this will be more and more excited, I guess, the opportunity
Definitely.
of exchanging with peers from all over. And that's what we want. Very nice. I don't know if there's any more questions from the audience. I don't see. Oh, actually, I have to complement with something else. There were advisors that became member of our team at Elsevier. If you really, really like us, I can see we are very fun, and we need some guys in the team. As you can see, we are not very diverse in the chemical field right here, and we are a very diversity company. So we need some guys joining. Let me see if there is, oh, no, I don't want to do that.
If anyone wants to, I don't know, type the question in Spanish or in Portuguese, feel free to ask in Spanish or Portuguese. We can translate the questions to English. So please don't be shy. Use this opportunity to ask everything you had in mind, please.
Or maybe we were just very, very clear. They are all very excited and subscribing right now. That's why they are so quiet. Okay, 2 more minutes. Roxana is already using the gift, right? So we're not lying, right? This is all real. Okay, guys, I don't see any more questions. So I think it was all clear to the audience. I hope you liked. Oh, there's one. See, if I haven't get my PhD, is it possible to be a member in the future? Yeah, you can be. Well, sorry, I was answering. Maybe someone else should answer that.
I can answer that. That's not a condition to have a PhD. We do have an advisors. We have some advisors who are not even in the PhD studies. They are master's students. There are many, but there are some who are in their master studies and they become advisors. So it is possible.
Yes, Monica. Okay, where could we find more about the program? Okay, may I answer that? Okay, so Majo already put in the chat a link. You can go straight to the webpage. Majo, if you can put it again, maybe. You can always find more information in all social media from Latam. I can type that as well. So it's at Elsevier Latam for Spanish and Elsevier Pesquisa for Portuguese. So you can find many banners about the program in our biography. You can have the link if you missed this one that Majo is putting there for you just now. So you can have all the details, okay? And the recording will be in our YouTube as well at Elsevier Latam and Pesquisa. We can put in both. So you can search for the recording if you want to review anything. We are getting answer about Sci-Hub here. I don't think this is the moment. And we have a representative. If you want to leave your email, we can maybe have Dante Seed, which is our person to answer about Sci-Hub. We have many materials about that. We are not really running about the question. It's just, I don't think this is the interest of the majority of people here. Okay, but we have some, I can send you some links later and put you in contact with our right person to answer that.
I can see one question which would be probably best if Roxana can answer.
The last one from
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to ask the advisor if the program was very time demanding or couple be followed if we have another jobs. Very good one, actually. Roxana, could you please?
Yes, sure. I cannot say that it was very time consuming, let's say, because you set up your own schedule. You don't have imposed activities. So you can work as much as you like. You can organize the workshops like for half an hour, 40 minutes, every once in a while. It's not every day. You set up your own schedule. And for the social media posts, you can do it while going to work on the bus or on the car. So yeah, it's manageable and it's not that time consuming. It's up to you how much you want to give.
Good. Any other? Let's see in the chat. Oh no, the chat is just the.
Oh, and one more thing, for the meetings are recorded. So if you cannot join the live meeting, you can watch the recording as after.
Very good, Roxana, especially because we have some time frame, and actually in Brazil now is lunchtime. So we are kind of apologize here to interrupt the lunchtime. We are kind of very strict with that, but I think it's a good reason for. Let me see. Oh, okay. I think Reaxys is one of the best tools, but I would like to ask advisors if the founder another tool in similar functionalities. Did you get this question? I don't know if I understood.
I think she wants to know if there is any other. She likes Reaxys, but I think she wants to know if there's any other tool with the same functionalities or something like this. I don't know. Maybe Roxana would be the best one to answer as well.
It's fine, Roxana. You can answer whatever. This is a free space.
Yeah, well, I guess SiteFinder, but we already talked about the difference between the two.
Yeah, I think they are the most popular, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Any other question, guys?
Majo just added an information on the chat, inviting everyone to be part of the program, but she wrote in Spanish, so.
Yes. Y me gustaría aprovechar en este momento para decirles que, como pueden ver, el inglés es únicamente para las interacciones con el equipo grande, entonces no necesitan demostrar ningún tipo de proficiencia, simplemente queremos asegurarnos que se van a sentir cómodos en los espacios en donde van a tener entonces que interactuar con las personas de habla inglesa. Pero todas las actividades que se realicen aquí en la región, pues si son de un país de México, Colombia, Argentina, serán en español. E se forem aqui do Brasil, vai ser em português. Então, vocês não precisam se preocupar por ter uma fluidez do inglês perfeita, porque é só para a parte de comunicação com o time. Então, I think the girls understand. Not
They are pretty fluent.
If I can just quickly add something.
Yes, please.
Probably once they enroll in the program, the majority of communication would be with me when they would be reporting activities, claiming the rewards. I'm not saying I'm perfect in Spanish, but I'm fluent. So if they don't feel comfortable in English, Spanish is absolutely okay.
Yay, see?
Oh, and it's
what a surprise.
It's also Lillian. There, it's gonna be always like someone having your back. You are not, you are actually in a program that it's a community. So don't be afraid. Don't let that any kind of fear stop you to apply to the program.
Sí, buen
Yeah.
punto. Buen punto, Majo, gracias por traerlo.
Sí.
Nuestro equipo local obviamente va a estar dándoles todo el soporte que necesiten. Bueno, es solo para que ustedes puedan aprovechar todos los beneficios realmente y estar con los expertos y estas personas de otros países. How many advisors? Good question. This is a starting point for us in Latin. We don't really know how this is going to be. We planned to be very, very transparent with you for this first moment, 10 advisors. We have 35 years, so if you all apply, we will have to, we have a very good problem, let's say like this. So yeah, for this kickoff, we plan 10, but obviously we can always, I don't know, see if it's suitable to add somebody else, because we don't really know the administration part. We want to really take care of you 10 subscribed. So this is the number for kickoff, at least. And we hope we have 50 very soon. Maybe it's up to you guys if you help us make this program huge as we think it could be, right?
He's also asking about how long it's gonna take the program.
Yeah, girls, maybe Anetka could, this is endless, right? To be very honest, because I don't know if that part was clear. Should I maybe repeat it?
That's the plan, yes, for it to
Yes,
keep going
yes.
and growing.
We have seen some advisors who said, I cannot continue because I have too many work duties. I don't really like what happened during the pandemic, that everything is online. I wanted to be in touch with people in person. And they said, I didn't want to continue. And we are okay with that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the program is supposed to really continue as long as we can.
Yeah.
So it's up to you how long you would like to be advisor, how long is it still beneficial for you, for how long you are still learning and getting something from it.
And obviously, I'm not sure if that was completely understood, but we'll be measuring this every 3 months, because you do have to accomplish some of the tasks that we put in the program in those 3 months. So what will happen if you don't do anything in 3 months is basically losing your access to Reaxys if you don't have it, and obviously losing all the participations with the group and so on. But obviously it's up to you to stay. We want people that are really engaged and really want to build this relationship with us. There is a professor of biotechnology from San Marcos, Peru. Very nice client we have here in social in LAS, and he's asking if he can participate.
I would say I would invite you to subscribe to the program, and then we can decide it, because I know you don't have Reaxys in your institutions yet, but maybe it would be a chance for you to have this the solution for a certain period of time, as it's part of the program to provide this access. And then we can decide this by the moment we are going to decide all of the finalists. But I would invite you to subscribe.
Okay, no more questions. So
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, but have you seen that, Monica? Eu quero escrever-me, Ariadna, count on me. Very good.
Ok, como Miranda mencionó en algún punto, para esta primera fase tomaremos las inscripciones hasta el 30 de marzo.
31, perdón.
Perdón, 31 de marzo, y estarán las personas que sean consideradas, recibirán una notificación máximo hasta el 6-7 de abril con la información. Deberán realizar entonces las personas que sean seleccionadas un pequeño test, pero de verdad no se preocupen, son creo que 5 preguntas solamente, y son preguntas simplemente para hacer el check del conocimiento sobre el programa, son preguntas muy básicas. Toda la información está en el centro de soporte de Reaxys. Yo también mandé el link en el chat. No es nada sacado de, de algún lugar extraño. Entonces, nada. De nuevo, muchísimas gracias a todos por estar hoy aquí. Thank you, Roxana. Thank you, Miranda. Thank you, Aneska, for accept our invitation for this Q&A session. Thank you for all of you participants to be here today with us. We look forward to accept all of you if we can. So I think it's nothing more to add, right?
Just Majo, if I can ask you to put your email address, maybe in case someone has any second thought, any other question.
Yeah.
Feel free to write to Majo, which is our trainer here in Brazil. So, and a heavy user from since before, right?
Right.
And I think we are done. So thanks. Looking forward. Yes, we also are looking forward. I want to see many subscriptions this afternoon. I hope we could generate some interest from your side. We would love to meet you, know more about you, and grow with this community. So thank you again for the Roxana, Aneska, Miranda, and Lilian, Majo, my peers here too, for developing this session.
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure, and I'm looking very, very much to welcome new advisors from your region of South America. It's going to be exciting collaboration.
In North America. This is Latin.
Yeah, whole Latin.
From Mexico, from Mexico till Patagonia, Argentina, Chile.
A big region.
Big region.
Thank you guys that are helping us to bring this program to our region. Thank you very much. Thank you guys for attending the session as well.
Bye-bye. Have a nice weekend all.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.